Hey everyone, Scooby-Doo here, and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a review of the 1UP Star Wars Arcade, and we're going to be talking about some updates as well. Let's go ahead and do with the updates. Last week we did the review on the life-size Jawa, which is right there in front of you, and I had mentioned that I'm going to be pairing him up with the droid, and the droid that I was going to be getting, that fell through with the vendor, and so I still have a spot for something, and I was going to try with the 1UP Arcade there, and actually it looks pretty good. I've had it here for a week. It works really well with the room. However, I kind of still want to put it into the Star Wars wall. I've been thinking about doing this for about 7 months now, and although this would save me a lot of time and effort by just leaving it right where it is, I'm going to go ahead and still try to put it into the Star Wars wall, and we're going to be starting that right after Thanksgiving, so look for a lot of update reviews and progress reports on that build, and hopefully everything works out. It's going to be a lot of work. I really could just leave it right there and it's fine, but I do want to get it on the Star Wars wall. And if you're a newer subscriber, this is the Star Wars wall, and as you can see, there's really no spot for it, but we're going to be moving around some shelves. I want to move the Millennium Falcon. I'm going to get that lit up. There's another item that I'm going to be adding to this wall as well, and so again, it's just something that I've been wanting to do for about 7 months, or had planned on doing for a while, and I have to do it. I just have to do it. So stay tuned for that. And now on to our actual review. Set this down one more time so you can take a look at the full cabinet. Now this review is going to come from a standpoint of a Star Wars collector, not as a arcade collector. So I'm not going to get totally into all of the aspects of the arcade itself. I just want to let you guys know, if you're a Star Wars collector, maybe you should think about getting this for your room or for part of your collection. So let's take a little bit closer look. I'll actually keep this up on a stand so the camera won't be shaking a lot. But 1UP Arcade, and I think I'm going to turn off one of these lights because of that glare. Let's do this and undo that down. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll flip the light back on. But 1UP Arcade has been making arcades for a while now, and they've been making a lot of the retro 80s and 90s arcades. And they came out with this one. It's a little bit smaller size. It's about 62 inches with the riser, and this one actually comes with the riser, which is down there. And actually, I'm going to flip the light back on because it's better. Yeah, so it comes with the riser. If you're buying a lot of the older models, they don't come with the risers. You can purchase them for an extra amount. If you don't have the riser, then you pretty much are going to play this on a bar stool. But this height here, I'm 6'2". I can play it just fine. There's been a lot of upgrades to their cabinets as well. They have the light up marquee, which is right here. Some of their older models didn't light up. They've added this plastic covering, so this artwork doesn't get worn out. There's speakers, really nice stereo speakers that are up here on the top. Flip that underneath, maybe you can see it, maybe not. The actual artwork, by the way, this is kind of light as far as the weight goes. I mean, it's heavy if you lift it, but it slides really well on hardwood floors. It's got the original artwork from the arcade, and it is a blast to play. Now it comes with 3 different games. It comes with the original Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. I basically only play the original because that's the one I'm familiar with. And it's actually kind of cool because when I am making something in the kitchen, waiting for something in the microwave, I'll just come and play a quick game on this. The yoke controls work really, really well. And it's just an awesome item to add to your Star Wars collection. Now this retails at $4.99, but I've already seen Walmart come out with it for $4.49. And the fact that we're coming up on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, if you are a Star Wars collector, I would seriously at least check the sales, and maybe you can get this for $3.99 or a cheaper price. And even at the $4.99 is which I paid, I'm glad I got it. It's just a great item. It works well in my room, And yeah, it comes with this really nice T molding as well. When you put it together, the instructions are really easy to read, and it puts together like an IKEA shelf for desk. The only issue I had with it was there's a part where you get most of it all put together, and then you have to like put one side to the other, and the holes are kind of hard to line up. It took me about 5 minutes, but after that, it all went together really well. The only issue I did have was here on the marquee. It was right here. It kind of came up on the corner, and I could just put some glue to glue that down so you can kind of see where that is. But other than that, it came out of the box really well. And again, let me see if I can get it to do some stuff. Okay, so here are the 3 games it comes with. Again, I just been playing the original Star Wars. In fact, we'll just go ahead and click on this. And what's cool is it has the old sounds that you're familiar with as well. You just pick your level, and you get that Star Wars sound. And of course, I'm not really playing this right now, so I'm gonna die out really quickly. But anyway, so there's a little bit of the review. If you have any questions regarding this cabinet, feel free to ask me down below. And yeah, that's about it. Didn't have that much time. I'm gonna have more time, like I said, after Thanksgiving when I'm having off work, and I could just spend some time in the room, and we'll be doing the work on the Star Wars wall. And also too, I'm most likely gonna either move my BB-8 or my R2 over here to pair with the Jawa. Haven't decided that yet, so stay tuned. Hope you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving, and I shall talk to you real soon.